Fuck yeah. Old school IMAX stream. Old school. Whoa. Good morning to all of you in the Earl world. We're just chilling right now. Every now and then I like to go old school IMAX stream. How's it sound, Jenna? Hey now. Baba Booey. How's it sound? Are we good on the sound? Okay, good. For some reason, it gets better sound and better viewing on late night. When I try and do a stream on the iMac, like earlier, it's not very good. So, this is just a fun, pointless early morning stream. And, we're talking about nothing and everything at the same time. So it's an open forum. It's an open stream, as always. Now, there is a new rule in the Earlverse that we could only talk Dabbleverse for free if Doom is in the chat, and I don't believe he is. And if he's not, then you got to show me the money, honey. I will be at the Comedy Store Saturday night. Saturday is going to be actually a very long day for me because I'm going to the Hollywood show, which is an autograph convention. Now, normally those aren't my kind of things, but like they have Michael Beck from The Warriors. He's going to be there. Donna Wilkes from Jaws 2 and Angel. If you guys remember, I went a couple months ago. It was pretty cool. So, and then I go to GCW Wrestling, Game Changer Wrestling, and then I have my spot at the Comedy Store. So I probably, maybe I'll stream a little bit from the Hollywood thing. But I'm going to need my phone handy for photos. So the last one I went to, I got to meet Michael DeBars, Bolo Young from Enter the Dragon, John Kapelos from Breakfast Club, Miami Vice, Michael DeBars, and of course the great Stephen Piercy from Rat. Yeah, but I'm not going to pay for a booth. Although I did have a guy ask me, he's like, you should do this. I'm like, I'm not known enough yet. Maybe when I get on Gutfeld, I can start doing the autograph convention. I mean, those guys make some money. I mean, Piercy made a good amount of money that day, but he's pretty famous in the grand scheme of things, to be honest with you. Pandel, aka Big P, says, I don't know who Big P. I don't know who Big P is, to be honest with you. But tell him thank you. They had Piercy, and then they had the kid from the Lay It Down video next to Piercy. I don't know if he was. Oh, Pandelis. Big P, yes, I was. Yes, indeed, I was. I believe with Mike Ward and I want to say John Hastings, maybe, who I just judged roast battle with. Yeah, Big P's awesome. He's one of the reasons I wish I traveled the road a little bit more because he's a good person. Like I met Mike Ward in Montreal when we did the untelevised um, season of Roast Battle. Um, well, I have high regard for those three guys. You don't really respect a lot of people in my business because a lot of people are full of shit and fake and phony. Those three guys, Hastings, Pantelis, and Mr. Ward, salt of the earth. I would help them out in any way I could. Of course, after I help myself out, I got to start helping myself out. Let's see if we can. Well, that's a little too high. I don't want to chop my head off completely. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. So yeah, that's one of the good things about this business is you do get to meet some pretty cool people, and you get to meet a lot of shitty ones too. But that's just the way it is. But so far, no word from Rob Schneider. I believe he talked to Mr. Gutfeld about me today or yesterday. So fingers crossed there. And I'm assuming I would hear from Rob this weekend in terms of any good news. And if it's bad news, I probably won't hear from him at all. And that's okay too. You can't have everything. You got to get what you get and be happy with that. So if you guys are curious about other non-Earlverse stuff I did this week, I was on the Roast Battle podcast. I believe you can just go on Roast Battle on YouTube and go on their page, and I believe it's under the weekly podcast section of their YouTube page. And then I was also on Kings of the Podcast, which if you go on mayorsmanor.com, you can listen to the episode that dropped, I think, yesterday. Now, in full disclosure, we are talking LA Kings hockey on that, so some of you might not be interested in that, which I would understand completely. The autograph thing is at the Burbank Hilton, I think. It's pretty neat. I go with Danny Dangerous, the sound guy from the Comedy Store. And yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's overwhelming. You spend a lot of money there because like I'm going there to meet Michael Beck from the Warriors, and then Jim J. Bullock from Too Close for Comfort's there. He's a Comedy Store paid regular, and Donna Wilkes, and there's probably a few other people who aren't announced that will be there. Yeah, it was very hot. I think the last time it was in July. Very hot. Yeah, they're having a Too Close for Comfort signing where you can meet Deborah von Valkenburg, who is also, I'm assuming, going to be doing something with Michael Beck from the Warriors. And what was that? Lydia Cornell and Jim J. Bullock. So that should be pretty fun. I mean, I'd love to get a picture with him, tag the Comedy Store in it. And then I have to go from Burbank to the Ukrainian Cultural Center to I'll go see GCW Wrestling, and then to the Comedy Store for my set. So Saturday will be a busy day. Yeah, Jim J. Bullock is as gay as you can get. I believe he has HIV, but he is pretty healthy looking, to be honest with you. So, which is good news. He was also the Center Square, I think, before Whoopi Goldberg. So, Comedy Store paid regular. I mean, he was a paid regular when it kind of meant something. When Mitzi passed you, and it was like a big deal. And like, if you got passed at the Comedy Store, your likelihood of getting on TV was increased 100-fold. Hey, I heard he won the top square. Um, it reminded me of a joke I used to do. It was like, hey, what's the deal with the center square on the Hollywood Squares? Did you have to be the gayest guy on the planet to occupy the center square? I mean, first you had Paul Lynde, and then you had Jim J. Bullock, and then you had Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, who the hell knew that guy was gay? Hey-oh! That's a Skakel classic joke there. We'll do about a half-hour stream today. I've already given you an hour stream earlier. Yeah, I might have to bring that joke back. That was a deep into the archives joke. I might have to release that one today on YouTube at around 11 a.m. I'm really trying to crack the algorithm, but it's tough. It ain't easy. But I won't stop till I crack that fucker. Which is why I'm doing a stream at what time is it here? I've lost track of time. 2:50 in the AM. No, I will be going to bed. I will walk Lois for one more quick walk, and then I will go to sleep. I'm pretty tired, but it's been incredibly hot out here in Los Angeles. Yeah, I knew Whoopi Goldberg's first husband, Lyle Trachtenberg. He used to work out at the gym I worked at. And I mean, he was kind of a good looking, he was like one of those good looking older dudes at the gym. And we were all like, what the fuck is he like? He must love the money, honey. I mean, I can't imagine a straight white guy who could probably fuck most girls at this gym. And he's porking Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but holy fuck, man, I don't care about the money. That'd be a tough one, to be honest with you. But hey, you like what you like, I mean, when I dated a heavyset girl a couple of years ago, maybe about 7, 8 years ago, a lot of people were like, Earl, really? I'm like, hey, she's cool. Yeah, I think it was Lyle and then Ted Danson. Ted Danson, same thing. I mean, it's funny. She definitely has a type because Lyle was very much like Ted Danson. Good-looking older dude, probably fucked a lot of young girls in their heyday. But what are you gonna do? So, I never saw F1 the movie. I guess I can rent it on channel 125 on Direct TV. I didn't even end up seeing the Naked Gun movie. Something. I mean, I really wanted to see that movie too, but I don't know, man. It takes a lot to get me into a movie theater. I mean, the last time I saw a movie was about a year ago when I saw Alien in theater. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know who she's dating now, but probably a dude who looks like Lyle or Ted Danson. So, I mean, I can't even imagine what she looks like naked, man. Oof. It's kind of like the girls who fuck Jeff. It's like, come on, man. Like, I know, like, I got my problems with the guy, but who fucks that guy? Like, and he fucks hot girls. It's insane to me. And some of them aren't like actresses who are desperate to like try and make it. They're just, I mean, come on, man. It's probably the only time I've ever really felt sorry for him because even he has to know that these girls are thinking of anyone but him when they're porking. Yeah. Like I know most of the girls I've been intimate with, they're thinking of me when I'm inside of them. Um, I can't imagine. I mean, he must look awful naked. No shade there, but come on, man. I mean, Stevie Wonder could see that guy's a slob. But as Karmic X would say, I digress. So, got another 15 minutes, guys. Oh, and I will go sleepy by. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I know it's late. I know ACDC, what is it, about 5 a.m. for you? And Just Jen, I think it's 8. No, 6 a.m. for you. So we don't talk about Dabbleverse in here, correct ACDC, but there is a new rule. If Doom is in here, it's free Dabbleverse. So, you know, you know, but yeah, 6 a.m. Oof. So hopefully you guys have a good weekend. A. Thompson, yes, unless Doom is here. That's the new rule. Yes, it's 2:55 for me too. Hi-Fi, but me and Hi-Fi live in the same area, so it makes sense. It would be the same time for me. And we got Pittsburgh Steelers football Sunday. Well, I don't think the iMac is. I'm doing this from the iMac, so the iMac is on the correct settings. I'll try and figure out what the deal is on my phone, but William Zoom gave me the settings, and they were at what he told me they were. So I'm not sure, but I'm probably due for a new iPhone anyway. I think I have the 14, and what are they up to? 16 now. So we shall see what happens. I don't like the NFL on YouTube, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems like there is a glitch in my algorithm. I mean, my watch hours are plummeting. My live streams are about the same, to be honest with you. 200 to 300 views. So the shorts, the ones Hi-Fi makes, they're about 1,000 to 3,000 views, and then the ones I do just on my phone, 200 views maybe. So 17 coming out in 2 months. I don't know what that means, A. Thompson. But I don't know. I mean, I'm live streaming more than I ever have, but I'm starting to get the pace of, at least for me, what gets me the most views is the shorts. What I make, I guess, the most money on are the lives. And the 17 is coming out in 2 months. I'm sorry. I see what you. Yeah, I can wait for that. So I don't know. I mean, it's really weird. I mean, I'm trying to post every day, either a short, a live stream or two, and we'll just keep going. Thank you, AW1. I do my best, and we'll just I have fun doing these things. I mean, do I wish there were more than 10 people in here? Yeah, to be honest with you. But it also is 3 in the morning. So, I mean, even my analytic page tells me that this is absolutely the worst time to stream for me. But, I still like to do it. And I figure if I just hit um, all hours of the internet, I mean, it's afternoon and morning for some people in the world. Ben Jones in Australia, and um, a couple of my friends from the UK and whatnot. So no, no, it's just water, just good old Fiji water. So yeah, I'm not quite there yet where I'm so depressed that I would drink some Windex. Oh yeah, we'll get. I'm confident. But getting on something like Gutfeld would help too. I got to increase my profile. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, what up, Gamboo? Um, obviously, I'm doing all this shit so people become more fans of my stand up. So I like showcasing my stand up. And high five. I was thinking maybe do a Kill Tony highlight reel because I have been on it enough to make like a 2 minute short. I mean, I know the one white power line I did when Ari Shafir was the panelist and I was the Iron Patriot, that got a big laugh. And that was pretty early on. And then, a couple of my zingers. I mean, listen, I hate doing shit like that, but Kill Tony is popular. I mean, Fiji water tastes the same as smart water. Like it's not like I'm drinking this water going, oh my God, it's amazing. Chair dance and sing Ghost Party. Yeah, I'm good on that. There's just certain things I'm not going to do. That's one of them. Um, you know, I love Eric Roach, a very funny gay comic based out of the Comedy Store. He's a good man. No, no, it's all good. I mean, I don't need him tonight. I was just saying, there's a couple good lines. The one I was on with Jim Roberts, Sam Roberts and Jim Norton, where I got the D'Elia and Brian Callen line. Um, so it's all. I mean, I would never go and kill Tony again, but no, I don't. I would never do the Iron Patriot. It's just not. Kill Tony's just not for me. I never had fun on it, to be honest with you. Unless I could pick the panel, me, Brian Holtzman, and Ryan O'Neal. So, who's Eric? I don't know who Eric is. I mean, I don't have too many enemies, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, not even Jeff is an enemy because I know Jeff has gone around to our mutual friends and gone, "Hey, how do I get her all to stop hating me?" It ain't happening. Oh, Eric Rocha, yeah, yeah. So, and then that's the one roast battle comic who's a fucking rapist. I don't really care if he likes me or not. So, and that amazing when a rapist hates you because you call them out. And one of his friends was supposed to be a judge on Roast Battle the other night. Gee, and he didn't show up. I wonder why. Like, this business is insane. But, it is what it is. And, I'll keep on being who I am. And, if you like it, great. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a fucking soldier. But how does Rich Voss get on Gutfeld? I mean, I don't know. He's a pretty big comic, so I would imagine Comics Unleashed doesn't help you at all. So I want Gutfeld. It never left. It's still on. I don't want to do Comics Unleashed. It's just Gutfeld's what I want. And it's meant for me. It's my style of humor. Um, yeah, I think the problem with doing a live stream is the Wi-Fi. So if I ever drove through Bel Air again, I'd have to do it as a video and then just release it. It's like I want to do the Wonderland Eddie Nash drive, but my Wi-Fi would absolutely cut out. Um, um, so yeah, I mean that could be it. But I think if I did it just as a recording and release it as a video, I mean, the crazy thing is I see one guy's he streams in 4G or 4K, whatever, and in one day he gets like 100,000 views, and he's doing the same thing I'm doing, like the drive stream. Um, so, and I'm funnier than he is. So, not that I want to, like I said, I want to be known for my stand up. Well, I don't know if I would drive to Woodland Hills because, like that would cost me money. Like to drive to Woodland Hills and back, that's probably about $40 in gas. So it's not that I'm trying to grift for money, but um, yeah, I mean, I would love to. It's like that one camera the guy uses he's like a night crawler. He just drives around LA to the crime scenes. I would love to know what his setup is. It looks pretty nice. Um, but, I mean, I'm exploring all options. I do notice when I put the iPhone on the horizontal mode in the car, it looks pretty good. It's probably not um, a streaming pack with high internet, but it's as good as I can do it right now. But I would definitely look into that. I felt like reaching out to that one guy who does the drive streams, but he probably doesn't want to help anyone. Not that I'm competition, but in a weird way, I guess I would be. Um, so I'm trying. Like I said, though, I want to be known for my comedy, not for fucking tours of LA. Although I could probably incorporate some jokes into it and see what happens. But getting on Gutfeld would help. It would just help on so many areas of my life. And it's not the end all be all. It's what you make of it. Um, you get out of it what you put into it. So we'll see. I've done the Sunset Strip Drive. I think the Eddie Nash murder drive would be good. And drive out to Malibu. I mean, that's so pretty at night. But the ocean is black at night. I mean, you don't see the ocean, even though on PCH you're driving right next to it. So we got about 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. So it's just interesting. I could stream while I'm driving out to my hockey games in Orange County, but that's not too interesting. I'm just on the 405 for an hour. Um, so there's things I'm working on, trying to figure it out. Yes, I do. USA Network night flight right after. Um, well, because Johnny Carson had a few homes, but the one I think he lived on St. Cloud Road in Bel Air. That's a fat house. I mean, yeah, Insomniac. I mean, it'd be like a Tells Old show. I mean, I'm a true insomniac. So, maybe we reboot that. Um, so, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's many ideas in my brain. It's just really how to implement them and, get on the TV a little bit more so I can do the road a little bit more. Yeah, he absolutely had a fat Malibu house, but I think I mean, I'm sure that was a nice house, but like the fat daddy, I mean, I would guess his home on St. Cloud was probably even back then 10 to 15 million dollars, and in today's market probably 50. Um, so, but he made some big money. I would do a show like that, Rudy, or Insomniac with the Earl Skakel. Now, I'm not putting myself on David Tell's level, but, um, I do have kind of an Attell sense of humor, I guess. So, we'll see what happens. Um, YouTube is moderating. That's a fact, Jack. But I'm pretty friendly on YouTube. Like, I don't really, I don't think I've ever had a channel strike against me. I don't think anyone's ever reported my channel. Well, I don't know about Justice for Ron Jeremy. So, um, yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe I could do something like that. YouTube is really, that's how Workaholics got so big. It was really a YouTube sketch. Um, so, yeah, I mean, I was watching. I know we don't talk about the Dabbleverse at all, but man, I was watching Mr. Kill Everything tonight, interviewing Felicia, and like, dude, it's like he is the next ski mask. He will be dead in 5 years. I mean, he drinks at such an epic level, man. It's just like it's kind of sad, man. And all for what? A couple bucks in super chats? Like, oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, so you can. I mean, that's the one. Yeah, I mean, it was just like I know we don't talk about the Dabbleverse in here, but I was watching it. So yeah, I mean, if you come up with a good idea, I might do my own weekend update on YouTube. So um, or the next big roast, I'll just do the Earl roast, and I'll just roast everyone on the roast. Um, she probably would come on my stream. We're friends, like, um, but I don't want to get involved in that whole thing. That's for the Meltons and the Kevin Brennans and the Chads and the Mershes and the Dooms and all that stuff. So it's not really for me. That's for sure. But no, listen, no idea is too stupid. I remember being in the room the first night roast battle was hatched, and if you would have told me that night in a couple of years this show's going to get 5 seasons on international television, podcast, worldwide roast battle league, I'd be like, you're fucking nuts. So I don't think any idea is too bad. Like, so when people pitch me their ideas, I know. What up, Big Bones Jones? Um, yeah, I mean, listen, anything is well, dog walks on streams. I mean, as dumb as that sounds, there's something there. Everyone loves dogs. Like, they're as stupid as that idea sounds right now. I could see some angle with dogs. You know. Well, I mean, trolls just dealing with trolls. It's definitely an art because really all trolls want is attention. But then when you give it to them, they get upset. If you ignore them, they go away. So I don't. It's a skill for sure. And there's someone out there making money on. I mean, I remember like the first time I ever really went on YouTube and interacted with people, there was this crazy Arab guy named Alki David. If you look him up, he's fucking nuts. That's ALKI. I'll spell it. And Jeff Richards was doing some show, and he said, "Hey man, I'm doing this show at this guy's studio. It's called Battle Cam." And basically, you'd host a show like this. I mean, obviously, the setup was a little nicer than what I'm using. and people would, I guess, Skype in and basically roast you. And the shtick was you would roast them back. So it was really like roast battle, but on Zoom. And this guy, Alki, was a fucking maniac, man. He started his own TV network. He was a billionaire, so he could afford to do it. And he would like show like episodes of Miami Vice and Friends and the Cosby Show, and he didn't have the rights to any of these shows. And I'm like, bro, don't you care? He's like, I don't care about nothing. I got too much fucking money. Um, so, and then I was watching. Pauly Shore's a great dog, actually. Um, and then I was watching some Jason Statham bank robbing movie, and Alki David was in it. So he financed the movie. So I'm not sure what happened. His studio was in Beverly Hills. I think he's been, he's always getting sued for something, but he has a house in Malibu, and like he's a legit billionaire. He ain't a billionaire on paper. He is a billionaire. So he just doesn't care. Sue him. I don't care. Um, so that was really my first jump into YouTube was outside of posting a random video here and there. I mean, now I look back and go, fuck, I should have been posting from day one. I think the first video I ever posted was my Benchwarmers clip, and it got like 100,000 views. And that was a lot back then, 15 years ago or whatever it was. And so, oh, this is easy. I'll just post a few videos every couple months. I should have, as soon as that video popped for me, been posting every fucking day. But all trolls look the same. Yeah, I bet. But it's just it's weird. They get upset when you talk to them because then they're like, "See, I got you." I'm like, "You didn't get me. I'm just talking to you." And so. It's like hecklers. Hecklers, but in general, most hecklers just want to be given a little attention and then they move on. But the bad hecklers, they're doing their thing, and they want to be acknowledged, or they want to prove to their girlfriend or their date, I'm funnier than this guy, so they keep going, or they're with their friends and they're drunk and coked up. So I've never met a troll or a heckler that's gotten me. I'm sure they're out there, but I'm pretty good with them. I'm not unbeatable, but it's pretty hard to get the better of me, especially when I'm on stage at, say, like the Comedy Store, where my adrenaline's flowing. I'm hyper aware of everything that's going on in the room. Like I'm like a coyote, man. I hear a glass dropping in the other room. I hear conversations in the parking lot. So I'm pretty hard to take down. Now, of course, trolls have the advantage on like a stream, excuse me, like this, because I don't know what they look like. I don't know what they do. I know nothing about them. They have all the advantage in that regard. Gonna itch my back. So yes, this is a rare IMAX stream. Yeah, I mean, that would probably get some big numbers driving around the city with Pauly. But trolls are Pauly's dog is awesome. But trolls, I think most of them, not all, but most of them are just jealous. They're jealous that I'm doing what I like doing. Yeah, do I wish there was more people in there? Of course I do. But, like I'm a paid regular at the #1 club in the country. I got to do the big room at the mothership my first time, which apparently is not very common. I could play the Stand in New York anytime I want. Probably play the Cellar anytime I want. So Joey Diaz tried to kill Pauly. Well, Joey Diaz once gave me an edible that was 100 milligrams. And he knew I didn't do it. So I love Joey Diaz, though. He's always been very encouraging for me and whatnot. I fixed the camera setting on my iMac, not on my phone, but William Zoom was helping me on that. And for whatever reason, when he told me what the settings should be, they are what he said they should be on my phone. So, yeah, no, it was a chocolate, like a peppermint patty type thing. And I think it was during roast battle. I think I gave it to someone, but I said, "Hey, man, just be careful. These are 100 milligrams or whatever." Um, so, I mean, Joey doesn't fuck around with weed or edibles. So, um, yeah, I mean, I was on there once, and Lee was. I got no problem with Lee, but it didn't flow with me and Joey because. Well, I mean, let me take that back. It did flow with me and Joey, but then like when we got on a real nice roll with Miami Vice, and Lee every now and then would just interrupt because I get it. He wants to feel like he's included, but it didn't really help. Um, yeah, I think Joey's podcast. I want to say it was somewhere in North Hollywood, maybe. Um, but oh no, I get it. I mean, Lee's very nice. I mean, it's nothing personal, but I'm always better when it's just two people. That's why I don't think I would do well on Legion of Skanks with like 6 or 7 fucking comics in there. Uh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I don't know much about Felicia's comedy. Um, oh, Felicia, right? I see. Yeah, no, I know Felicia Michaels. Um, 2 blocks from the store. I mean, I would guess because I did a Fraser Smith podcast that was about 2 blocks from the store. I would guess it probably was in that area. So, hey, hit the like and subscribe button. I've given you guys about 15 more extra minutes on the IMAX stream because we got a good crew in here. But yeah, Ben Jones, Holtzman's podcast, I think was in Red Band's old podcast studio in Burbank. I think the last time I did that one was with Kate Kennedy. And then I think I also did one with the party starter, Darren Carter and Holtzman. So I miss Kate Kennedy. She was cool, but the business kind of chewed her up. Um, I mean, she was a porn star, and then she did comedy for a little bit, but it's a tough fucking business. That's for sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, she wasn't like, I don't know if long term she had it in her to be a stand up, but um, I think that she, um, a lot of people think they can get into comedy and just wing it. And you got to go up every night. You got to write every day. And I don't know if she was doing that. So she might have been better off doing like a one woman show based on her porn career and like OnlyFans and stuff like that. I mean, if I was giving her advice, that's what I would have like said. Hey, this is what you should do. Don't worry about the jokey jokes because you're just not there yet. But I think she moved to Portland, and I haven't talked to her in a few years. But I always enjoyed. I would always me and my ex used to give her rides home all the time because she would get a little drunk, a little inebriated. She had a great dog. She lived in a very cool building, very old building, all brick building. So, I hope she's doing well. And, I mean, I don't think I've seen her for, 3 to 4 years, maybe. So we'll go to the 15-minute mark. So 5 more minutes, guys. I'm getting a little tired, to be honest with you. And I still have to walk the amazing Lois. So get your last minute questions in or whatever. Hi-fi protege for the extra 15 minutes. Generation Earl soldiers. Thank you, Mr. Protege. If you guys need clips done, Hi-Fi Protege is the fucking man. You see how good my shorts come out. A. Thompson gifting another membership. The Dude received a gift membership by A. Thompson. So, Dude, if you're still in here, please thank Mr. Thompson. I'm assuming it's Mr. Thompson. Some things are better left unsaid, if you know what I'm saying. So, I appreciate that. And thank you, Hi-Fi. Unnecessary, but thank you. And, oh, Jesus. Sorry about that. The Dude. I'm not sure if I know the Dude. I'm not really a Deftones guy, to be honest with you. So I have not. I'm not against them, but I'm a metalhead, and I'll dive into like the Killers or Weezer or Bowling for Soup. But yeah, if anyone's ever in the LA area, I will give you a Comedy Store tour. And apparently the Dude is just lurking. But that's okay. I'm sure there's, I know we got some lurkers in here. Trust me on that one. And I can guess who they are, but it's all good. All good in the hood. Oh, Lois just stretching a little bit. We encourage the lurkers. When I don't know if I would say I necessarily encourage the trolls, but come on in, guys. The water's good. The water's great. Come on in. So best country album of all time. I mean, I'm not really a country guy. I did like that one song the Oak Ridge Boys had. If they ever did a remake of it, I could do the Elvira, a giddy up, boom, bop, boom, mow, mow. I don't really, well, I mean, I guess it would have to be Garth Brooks, country album. I mean, Dolly Parton, she probably had some good country albums. Charlie Pride, I always respected. Imagine being a black superstar country artist in the time frame that he was in. I mean, he heard the dirty word. I know nothing about that round dice. I mean, my dad always told me you get one accident on a motorcycle, so it's it's always sad when that happens. So I know a lot of my friends who are into Mastodon. They're a little too heavy for me, but it's unfortunate, and I like Junior Brown for the guitar. Yeah, I mean, there's some fantastic country. Roy Clark, from Hee Haw. He didn't really get the credit, but he was a great guitar player. Jerry Reed. I mean, he's a lot more than just eastbound and down. 18 wheels are rolling. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Eastbound, down, and round. He was at fault, they say, probably lane splitting. I mean, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make it any easier, I guess, but fuck it, we'll do another 10. We'll do an hour. It's just like there's so little margin of an error for motorcycles, man, and cars are maniacs. So I mean, I'm not saying he deserved it or anything like that, but I hope he didn't feel it. That's the one good thing about a motorcycle accident is you're probably going to die pretty shortly after it. So you're not in pain for a terribly long time. Oh, really? Maybe it was someone from the band who took him out. Um, I'm trying to think of some more country. I mean, I did like those two Clint Eastwood movies he did with the orangutan, and they always had featured country songs like Mel Tillis. Um, you know, there was a review. Isn't that great? I mean, maybe I'll have to. But here's the thing: they don't let you park in the lot, unless they have, unless you have a Tesla. I think. See, that's crazy to me. Like my one review where I was outside the Tesla diner, I think it got like 1,000 views or something. It was just like, I don't know. And I interviewed those kids. I mean, I used to watch motocross when I was a kid. The great Bob Hurricane Hanna. And I think his arch rival was, I want to say Jeff Chandler, maybe it's Chandler something. So then I kind of, it was, what sold me on that sport was the announcer. I forget his name, but he was kind of like the announcer for roller derby. He just had this great way of drawing you in to the action. Um, yeah, I just motorcycle. I mean, I kind of think it would be cool to like drive a motorcycle on Sunset late at night, but man, you hit a pothole or something like that. I don't remember that. Let me see, Bob. I can't go because oh man, sliced Achilles. Yeeks. Sorry to hear that. No, but I'm trying to think of Bob Hurricane Hanna, this main rival. It was something Chandler. Ricky Chandler, David Chandler, something like that. I mean, they were like 1 and 2. I think it was 125 motocross, if I'm not mistaken. So, excuse me. And they always would have it at the Coliseum, and the big jump was they'd go up the ramp and then through that archway, and it was pretty cool to see. We got about 7 minutes, man. I'm gonna struggle to finish these 7 minutes, but I said I'll do an hour, and I'll do an hour for you kids. Yeah, I've had friends of mine I played hockey with who have, I think, done the car portion of those Baja races. And don't they have that one, the 24 Hours of Daytona? Isn't that a big race? Driving 24 hours at a high rate of speed, that doesn't seem very smart, but what do I know? So, um, but yeah, I haven't really watched motocross racing really since I was a kid. After Bob Hurricane Hanna, I don't know if he retired or if something happened, but I just kind of lost interest. Oh, I love Art Bell. I love hearing that song. I mean, I listen to George Norrie still, and they still use that song as the bumper music. Art Bell was awesome, man. Like that's just, um, yeah, the old Mickey Thompson, yeah, the Coliseum, the big jump when they would, I think they would drive up and then through. And then the big jump down was through not the turnstile, but that big archway. Um, yeah, I mean, no one is as good as Art Bell. And George Norrie's good. He's just not Art Bell. George Norrie's kind of like, he's in that Adam Carolla spot when Carolla took over for Stern. Like, Carolla's great, but he's not Stern. Um, and, it's the same thing with George Norrie. He's really good, actually, but he's not Art Bell. But that's not their fault, you never want to be the first to take over. Like if someone else took over for Stern and then Carolla came in, I think it would have worked a lot better. But yeah, the Peristyle, like I just never, and the way the announcer, he kind of announced motocross like the old Buffalo Sabres announcer Rick Jeanneret would do. I mean, it was really good. I mean, he just drew you in. So, all right, guys, 5 more minutes, and this time I mean it because I'm fading fast. Whew. I don't know if I can last this next 5 minutes, but because I'm a man of my word, I will do so. And Lois is passed out. So I'll have to go on YouTube and check out some of those old Bob Hurricane Hannah races. Yeah, I mean, it used to be huge in America, especially in Los Angeles. The Mickey Thompson at the Coliseum was awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't think David Lee Roth, what David Lee Roth needed was a sidekick, and you'd think, well, David Lee Roth doesn't need anyone to help him talk, but he did. Oh, shit. Just Jenna, Canadian, $10 just to end it with a ray gun. I'm going to use the Steve Stevens one because my door's open, so it's kind of loud. Thank you as always, Jess Jenna. I appreciate you and Hi-Fi Protege and everyone else who has contributed today. The Newport has not been back, but I have a feeling he will. I just have a feeling because there's a lot of nice cars in our garage, and if you can somehow get in the garage, now we do have good security down there. The cameras are very active, so the scary thing is he tried to get in the building because if the layout of my garage, so you drive in, there's a door at the end of the garage and there's a door in the middle, but luckily you need a key fob to get it. You don't need a key fob to get out of the far side door, but to get into the actual building, you need a key fob. So, no, someone did break in to the garage, and luckily they were rebuked. I tried to chase him down, but because the garage opened and they tried to rig the gate to not open, and then they just kind of slid out, and so my neighbor got me, and I went down Santa Monica Boulevard, and they disappeared into the night or into the day. It was like 7 p.m., kind of ballsy because people are coming home at that hour. But Dominic coming in with the racial hot take. Is that Gino Bisconti from Content House? Are you up, Gino, under a burner account? I got to be honest with you. I know we don't talk Dabbleverse in here, but that Content House looks awful. I got to be straight with you. I love Gino, but yikes. But, I'm sure they'll have 1,000 people on their stream, and I've got 11. So, well, I mean, I'm probably the most in shape guy in the building. So, I'm basically the head of security. And, I mean, I'm not bragging that I'm the most in shape guy in this building, but, I don't mind helping out. Although I can't wait to get out of this building, man. We got another assessment coming. It's like unfucking believable. This building, it sucks. Um, but it's hard, like this is kind of a unique living situation for me. It's about 1,500 square feet. It's the perfect amount of space for me. I'm not going to find anything. And, right now I'm paying 1,600 and mortgage and property taxes plus the $594 for the homeowners. So about 2,100 a month. And that financial aspect of my life. And to get a building or whatever around here, it's similar. It's $3,500. So, what up, Albert Barnes? I'm just about to end the stream because, after all, it is 3:40 in the morning. So, the Venice Beach live cam is more entertaining. I tried to watch a little bit of the Content House. Just because I don't talk about the Dabbleverse, I do watch it. I just, like I've said 1,000 times before, I just believe that there are more people who are just better at talking about that than I am. Um, so I just can't. I tried to watch my friend Lila. I'm friends with the little girl, Lila Hart, and she's with some porn girl, and it's just like unwatchable. And I know her husband, Eric, like, nice people, but holy fuck, man, it was tough to watch. Oh yeah, I like Stancil. Stancil's a good bird. Um, I like Gino. I mean, his comedy is it's a little one note with the COVID and the N-word stuff, but hey, we've hit the hour mark. So get your last minute questions in. If you're lurking, that's fine too. You don't have to say anything in here. It would be funny if someone gifted memberships and I found out an ex was in here. Busted. But that has not happened to my knowledge. Although I do believe from time to time a few exes lurk in the shadows. Um, if Yonder brings 10,000 people in here, I'll do another hour. But I haven't gotten the Yonder bump in a minute. So no problem, round guys. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, listen, I know that there are a lot of streaming options for you guys. And, I appreciate you guys tuning in. So I'll probably stream tomorrow at some point. Probably won't stream on Saturday just because I might stream a little bit from the Hollywood show, but I don't block exes. I want them to see what I'm doing. Because if I think, when you block someone, it shows you still care about them. Um, so come on in, exes. But I don't go on their social media. Like someone tagged me and Chandler once on X, or when it was still called Twitter. And that's the only time I've ever, in the 3 years we've been apart, ever like went on her page. And I saw that she had blocked me. But to me, blocking someone shows you still care. Not in terms of like getting back together, but it shows that you still cause a reaction in their brain. But I don't block. But I also don't, like I've said many times before, yeah, totally. There's no Ron Fuddle situations in my life. So, I think that situation's about to get real messy from what I understand. Well, I don't look at it, Jenna, as like I got to her. I mean, it was not a great breakup. I think we both have accused each other of cheating. So, it's one of those things that, um, and I always give this advice: you never, ever, um, g- should go on your ex's Instagram, let's say, because you're gonna see either them looking better than when they dated you, you're gonna see them with another dude. In my case, it would be a dude or a girl, I guess. And it's not gonna make you feel better. There's nothing you're gonna see on that stream or on that Instagram page or TikTok, which my ex is very proficient on TikTok. That um, is gonna make you happy. Um, Ignoring is the best revenge. I think so. I mean, I know Chandler, I think a month ago, reacted to some cartoon I had put up. And she called me a fucking loser. And I know she wanted me to fire back so we could get into it online. I didn't delete the comment. I didn't block her. Just didn't even acknowledge it. I mean, I do think success is the best revenge. Um, Especially something like Gutfeld. Like the whole comedy world would be happy for me if I got on Gutfeld. So a lot of people would talk about it, and it would get back to her. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm not trying to get more successful gigs so I can stick it to Chan. I want to get them because I want to get them, so I can meet you guys in person at a comedy show. So, you know, but I do know some people who take the complete opposite advice that I give. They have burner accounts, they go on, their exes. I just, it's never going to make you feel good. I mean, I guess unless you saw a picture of them being fat or something or whatever. But all right, guys, we'll do another 3 minutes at one. I'm going to put the end stream. I'm going to put the arrow on the end stream right now. So in 3 minutes. This stream is over, so pretty please hit the like and subscribe button. And then I'm going to walk Lois, and then I'm going to sleep. And we'll just reconvene at another time tomorrow at some point, probably around. No, I'm not going to stream walking the dogs. I'm just going to take her out for a quick second. Keep your finger off the end. I have to, Dominic. I'm tired, to be honest with you. 2.5 minutes, guys. I mean, it is 4 in the morning, or what time is it here? Yes, 3:46. I mean, most people wouldn't be streaming at 4 in the morning, but you know what? I'm a fucking soldier. And I look at these IMAX streams as kind of a gift for you guys. Well, I do think character speaks volumes. I mean, there's a few exes who've gone after me personally, and it didn't work, because it's like, hey, it's Earl. We all love Earl. Even my enemies, the few I have, are like, even when my one ex was telling people that I threw her down a flight of stairs or whatever she said, I still to this day don't know exactly what she said. Like, people just laughed at her. It's like, hey, we know Earl. He's a lot of things, but he ain't that. So, I just think that, and now did it still suck even though no one believed her to hear that? Sure. I mean, I'd never experienced that before. I mean, I've had bad breakups, but it was usually relatively tame. But I've never had a girl accuse me of hitting them or throwing down. Well, I agree with that, Jenna, but it's also one more minute, guys. It's hard to just like when I first started hearing of this girl saying I hit her, in my mind, it was like, I'm not going to defend myself because I didn't do it. So, but then, um, like 2 years later, I had someone come up to me drunk at the Comedy Store Christmas party and was like, hey, Earl, I always used to hate you until I got to know you. I'm like, why would you hate me? We've never really spoken. And she was like, oh, well, I just heard through your ex-girlfriend that, you hit her and now I know you. And now I know her. It's, she basically apologized. So, um, that was kind of that, I guess. So, you know, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night.